Hello there and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to talk about Haalvu, the newest addition to the Warframe arsenal. You can get this weapon by watching the tenno stream for 30 minutes, starting from 11 a.m. PT to 4:30 p.m. You have, I believe, 3 hours, what I understand. And let's quickly go to the stats of Haalvu. Haalvu is a sentient gatling gun, that's all we know about it. Alright, so Haalvu has 13 fire rate. It has a magazine of 150. It's a battery type magazine, so it can reload when it's out. I mean, it can also reload. You cannot manually reload it. When it reaches 0 bullets, it will reload, and when you stop firing it at any bullet count, it will reload itself automatically as well. It has 25% critical chance, 2.5 critical damage, and 19% status chance, which it also has innate tau damage, which means status damage will be increased by enemies that get affected by this, which is pretty awesome. This is for the automatic variant. There's a burst variant, which is this unique trait. When you click the alt fire, it will burst into shards and it will automatically aim enemies. So when you're at the alt fire mode, I would suggest you just hip firing your heart away and it will watch the chaos. When Haalvu is at its burst mode, it has a 20% critical chance, 1.8 critical damage, 26% status chance, which is also innately tau damage. One thing I want to mention before I go further, that Haalvu is a status weapon. That means with certain builds, certain companions, and certain warframes will make this weapon have even higher effectiveness. You will need priming, one way or another, with maybe a secondary, maybe a companion, maybe you will use a warframe that has Jade Star subsumed on it, and it will of course behave better. So, don't judge this weapon by its cover. It's a pretty strong weapon. I would suggest you using a primer with it, as it will be way stronger with that. Haalvu has two V polarities. I just added a dash and a D polarity by formatting it 2 times. And here we have the build. We have galvanized chamber, galvanized aptitude for gun CO. We are going viral electricity, and we are going primed magazine warp to give it 233 bullets instead of 150, as it doesn't have a slow reload. It has a very fast reload, in fact. And for the arcane, we go primary merciless. Like I said, now you can do a bunch of stuff with it because tau damage just will let you, like, your statuses will deal way more damage. You might even go, I don't know, electricity blast, gas electricity, corrosive heat, viral heat, corrosive cold. Like, it's all up to you. Instead of critical delay, you can also use galvanized scope because this weapon is not exactly a crit weapon. So using galvanized scope will also be better. Now, the first test, of course, gonna look really bad because I want to say this when you test certain weapons like this, don't test them on heavy gunners. Why? Because this will happen. As you can see, I don't have any galvanized stacks, I don't have any arcane stacks, I don't have any companion priming these enemies, I don't have a Jade Star subzoom being used at the moment, so a heavy target will kinda suck. So without all that, this is how Haalvu will behave against heavy gunners. It will kill them really slowly, but once you start stacking up, of course it will deal more and more damage. The tau damage will also help you with your status damage. You will headshot for the crits. Your galvanized aptitude gun CO start to act up. And there we go. It's slowly starting to deal more damage. Well, let's be realistic for a second. Yes, oh yeah, by the way, the split mode does also suck a lot more without any priming or anything or any help. But it still deals damage. Also, it is very AoE, and you don't have to aim it, honestly. You can just like hip fire it as well. Like you can just use it any way you want. Um, because the split mode is more AoE. Imagine like Zaku's second ability where he steals the guns, yeah. So let's go a bit more realistic. In regular missions, you will morely fight Lancers. So let's spawn like 12 of those. Level 225. Okay. So in a normal mission, what you will do is like you kill the Lancer, and it will just shred through them. Of course, you can go prime shred if you want for puncture, like punch through. And now I go to the heavy target. See the difference? Because like in a regular mission, that's how the weapon gonna behave. You will kill the smaller targets, you will get your stacks, and when you get to the heavier targets, you will already be max stack and you will be already dealing max damage. And if you have a companion that can prime the enemies, if you have an ability that can prime the enemies as well, it will just on top of it's just damage on top of damage, and you will just shred through all the enemies you see, and it will be a good time. But like I said, I'm kind of doing it wrong there. Like I should hip fire while using the alt mode. Like you don't have to. Here it is against 20 enemies. And now we are going to bring a companion as well against 20 lancers, like the regular enemies. I'm going to bring a hound, because let's say you kill the sister. So, this is how the weapon will behave when you have a hound. Now all the enemies are primed. Kill the first enemy. After gun 0 clicks. And yeah, and I will also bring the alt fire as well. It will automatically lock on. Yep. That's how Haalvu will behave when you have a primer. Okay, so Nautilus can behave a bit weirdly because it's like a more single target that shares it into the enemies. But yeah, if you have a Nautilus, like a Sentinel companion, it will also work. It will prime enemies for you. You go to the alt fire, shred through enemies. There we go. The build I use for my companions is regular. It's just manifold bond, regen, like shield, like status sharing, status dealing, fired up, like all that jazz. That's what kind of build I usually use for my companions. Let's see. This is once again the Haalvu build. Haalvu is a versatile status type of weapon. You can do whatever you want. Blast electricity, corrosive cold, gas heat, not gas electricity. You can go any arcanes. Maybe you want to go deadhead. Also, I'm using a Jade Star Nova with Arcane Hotshot, which adds another layer of status dealing. So when I'm gonna activate my 1, activate my 4, I'm gonna deal heat procs as well. And boom. Like with those heat procs, it will go even more insane. And with 50 stacks of Arcane Hotshot, it will deal some good orange crits as well. I'm probably gonna use Hound for the live gameplay. Also here, this is my Hound build. The important ones are like Manifold Bond, Contagious Bond. You can also use Synergist Prospectus and Tenacious Bond. Tenacious Bond is for critical damage, and Reinforced Bond is for fire rate. Reflex Denial is for making your Hound tankier, because it will make it take 90% less damage. And yeah, that's all about it. And now here we are with the live gameplay. I activate the alt fire form. I can just hip fire. As you can see, it will be kind of bad because I don't have any prime. Now I have the priming. I have the stacks. I just have my 1, 2. And soon when I get the energy, I'm going to activate Jade Stars as well. Molecular Prime to get some energy because I'm playing Nova after all. And now I'm going to activate my Jade Stars. Now I have heat procs out of my bot too. And here we go. If my abilities and my hound isn't already nuking the enemy, Haalvu will do that for you. Haalvu's auto-connecting in this altfire is really good. Haalvu's single target with... I mean, to be honest, it's not, it is kind of a single target, to be honest. The single target as a status weapon is also pretty cool. So when we come to the review part of this weapon, I'm quite satisfied. The regular gatling form is satisfying to use. It has a beautiful sound design, and I love miniguns, even though it doesn't look like one. It just has the multiple barrels that spin. Still cool. And the alt fire form is just beautiful, and it's a ranged weapon that deals tower damage as well, which is also pretty nice. So overall, Haalvu gets a 9 out of 10 for me. The only thing is like it's a status weapon. You will need primers, any kind, but each layer of status proccing on enemies will make this weapon shine even more. And the lock-on feature of the alt fire will also make you feel like playing Zaku without even playing Zaku. Hell, you might even use like a Zaku Sub-Zoom as well. I forget his name, like the void damage one. I believe that was a Sub-Zoom, but yeah. This weapon is absolute beauty. And I hope you guys got it as well. The Tenocon is still going. Just watch it for 30 minutes right now as this video will release. I believe the 30-minute window should still be up. And I hope you guys enjoy this weapon as much as I did. This was Baghead with a weapon review. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. And let me know in the comments if you guys like Haalvu as well. What kind of builds you're running for it. Yes, I see you, Tenno, in the next video. Goodbye.